Good morning, everybody. I fooled you. I walked up these stairs getting ready for Mamma Mia. Happy Thursday. Hello, my advisees up there. Special shout out. They get to be in the balcony. They never got that experience. I'm hoping you members of the class of 24 will get that experience here fairly shortly. The flag is here. Let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the Constitution of the United States of America. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We'll have Nathan Lanzini up here for announcements.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, April 28th, and it's a Green Day. A reminder that tomorrow is Capstone Day for juniors and seniors, Sophomore Stewardship Day for sophomores, and Freshman Challenge Day for freshmen. Chapel will begin at 8:30 a.m. Juniors and seniors, please report to Fuller Hall for chapel. Sophomores, report to the Alumni Gym. And freshmen, report to the South Church. Be sure to check your STJ Labs emails for more information. Beginning today, the cafe will be closed Monday through Thursday during Block C, except for grab-and-go purchases. Students purchasing grab-and-go food during Block C may eat in the dining hall, in Block C classrooms, or outdoors. Seniors, please check your STJ Labs accounts to vote for the 2022 Class Marshals. Red Cross Lifeguard Certification course will be happening soon. There are lots of summer lifeguard opportunities in the area, so if you are interested, please stop by the pool office for more information. Seniors, are you the child or grandchild of a St. Johnsbury Wideman employee or retiree? Do you plan on studying engineering, business, or a science-related subject in college? If you answered yes to both questions, you are eligible for the 2022 Founders Prize, which is a $1,000 prize awarded to graduating seniors. Please see Mrs. Katie in the Strasco Center or your guidance counselor for more information. The application deadline is Wednesday, May 11th, so don't miss out on this great opportunity. Asian Cultural Club meets today. Join us for some fun with a secret board game that's going to involve a lot of cards and strategies. It's a promise that you will like this game after you try it. Remember, we meet in Streeter 255 at 3:45 p.m. See Ms. Davis or Eric if you have any questions. There will be no writer's block today. Please enjoy a week of writing on your own or with like-minded friends, and come ready to share your ideas and write some more during our next club meeting 1 week from today. The math team would like to wish Hanson Tsai good luck as he travels to Chicago this weekend, representing the Academy for the MathCon National Finals. On the preliminary exam, Hanson scored in the 99th percentile for all 11th graders nationally. If you see him today, wish him good luck. Good luck, Hanson. Happy birthday. Happy birthday today to Alex Orozco-Curie, Nolan Malloy, Javier Berunger-Push, Daquan Lowery, and Addison Jensen. Happy birthday. In sports today, we have varsity baseball and softball at Burlington at 4:30. Please release the teams at 12:30. JV baseball versus Burlington at 4:30. Please release the teams at 2:10. Varsity boys lacrosse versus BFA Fairfax at 4. Please release the teams at 2:40. Boys tennis versus Rice at 3:30. Please release the team at 2:10. Girls tennis at Rice at 3:30. Please release the team at 12. And track at North Country, 9th grade meet at 3:30. Please release the athletes at 1. Thank you, and have a dandy day.
Okay, I think I saw Mrs. McKenzie. Are you having an announcement, or? Maddie, you're sitting, all right, Madison Wilson.
Good morning. So this upcoming Wednesday, May 4th at 3:30, we'll be holding our Fireside Library Series event of the semester. We'll be welcoming back Vermont poet memoirist Chantilly Gander, as well as filmmaker Jay Craven. Chantilly Gander will be discussing the poetry of 18th century Vermont Black poet Lucy Terry Prince, and we'll also be able to hear some of Prince's poetry from Gander herself. Jay Craven, who will be joining her, is finishing a film about the eventful life of Lucy Terry Prince, and he'll talk about his filmmaking process and what went into it. We hope that you'll be able to join us for this special treat as we learn about Lucy Terry Prince through modern creatives who have studied and been influenced by her. The talk will last about 30 to 40 minutes with a Q&A to follow. Again, this is to take place this upcoming Wednesday, May 4th at 3:30 at the library fireside. Thank you, and we hope to see you there.
We do have some late announcements this morning. Girls lacrosse tied Essex earlier in the week 10-10 and beat Milton yesterday 20-2. Congratulations. Boys varsity ultimate lost 13-12 in a hard-fought game against Mount Mansfield. But varsity softball came in with 2 wins during the week. Earlier, they beat Hartford 24-2, and yesterday they beat Colchester 7-1. Congratulations. So you might have noticed we have some guests here who I'll call up later. But as a result, I do want to apologize to Mr. Ford up there and Mrs. Legendre, who informed me that I shouldn't just randomly invite people to chapel when I host. I need to let folks know. So I just do want to apologize for that. But I'm quite sure you'll be as inspired as I am by this group coming up later. So during the break, the weather wasn't great, sort of like today, right? There's snow outside of my yard, about 2.5 inches. We will still do spring sports today. And we're looking for things to do when the weather was just rainy, wet, cold, snow. And my son found a movie called Coach Carter. How many people have seen Coach Carter? And okay, a decent number. Very good. Mostly adults in there. That's interesting. Coach Carter is about a guy from Richmond, California, which is a rough town in the LA area. Lots of poverty and crime, gangbangers, a very difficult place to grow up, but they have a very good basketball program that had fallen on hard times, and Coach Carter was an All-American for them, came back and was coaching the team. And there was a tough kid, Cruz is the character's name, and he really didn't understand what it took to be a member of a championship-level team, or, as Coach Carter would assert, he didn't really understand what it took to really succeed in life. And Coach Carter kept asking him, Cruz, what's your deepest fear? And this young man, he just didn't get it. And, he'd show up late to practice, and Coach Carter would throw him out. And he would ask him again, Cruz, what's your deepest fear? He wouldn't run hard, or he wouldn't do his push-ups, and he'd get thrown out again. And he got thrown off the team one time, and he wanted back. He was doing some gangbanging, and one of the leaders of the gang was shot dead in front of him, and this was obviously a traumatic experience, and the young man wanted back on the team, and Coach asked him again, what's your deepest fear, Cruz? And finally, at the end of the movie, the team decides to support the coach who the school board did not support. He had closed down the gym until everybody had a certain grade point average. And because they didn't, he locked the gym with chains. He wouldn't let anybody in, and the school board was upset because they were 17-0. They hadn't been that good in years. But he was standing on principle, and the school board wasn't liking it, and so they fired him. And he was coming to collect his things from his office. He enters the gym, and all the players had set up a study hall on the floor of the gym, tables and chairs and their books, with some of the teachers helping to tutor them. And Coach Carter was moved, but not so much as when Cruz stood up and read from the poem that Coach Carter had hoped he would find by Marianne Williamson, called Our Deepest Fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine as children do. We are born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in every one. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And it's that last stanza that really rang true to me here as we approach the spring in theory. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Let us dare to let our own light shine by doing little things that maybe seem inconvenient or beyond our current energy as we come out of this pandemic. For instance, the guys are out working hard to make the lawns and grounds beautiful, and they're planting new seed. And it may seem inconvenient to walk around the new grass, but those extra few steps will allow the campus and the community to be all the more beautiful. It may seem inconvenient and too much energy to pick up after ourselves at lunch, but that extra little effort will allow us all to have a much nicer place. So I would challenge you as we approach Capstone Day tomorrow, you seniors who are watching, and all the rest here on campus, let your own light shine. Dare to overcome your fear of being glorious so that we all might shine brightly as a community. And I can think of no better way than to end chapel with a group that inspires me every time I hear them. So I will welcome to end chapel the Hilltones.
Before we perform, I'd like to just say a few things. First of all, these are the Academy Hilltones, which is our select vocal ensemble for all you sophomores and people on Zoom. This is I enjoy working with this group every week. Unfortunately, 11 of them will be leaving us by June. So we're always looking for new singers. If you're interested in singing in any form, please make sure you plan to audition in the spring, in the fall when we come back. Also, this is sort of a little plug for our spring concert, which is coming up on May the 4th after the poetry session. So that will be at 7 o'clock at South Church, and it features all the ensembles in the school. Should be a wonderful evening. And finally, I just want to tell you a little bit about this song. This is called How Can I Cry? And it's by Moira Smiley, who is a Vermont native and a graduate of Village Harmony and Larry Gordon's program. And I'll just read a little bit. This is written to honor the cultures and individuals who have defied oppression, inspired and changed lives through raising their voices in song. And in Moira's words, I feel lucky to have learned early on in my singing life laments and protests of various cultures. These, mostly folk songs, powerfully express grief or protested against oppression, either personal or political. I wrote How Can I Cry at age 19 to challenge myself to know why I sing these songs, even though I may not have experienced the suffering they express.
is trouble in my life just ain't worth a dime. Sisters, brothers, forgive me for the things I say. I'm losing the meaning, I'm losing sense of night and day. The sun that I'm seeing is the same around the earth. So why is our freedom ruled by our birth? How can I cry of freedom when I've lived a whole life of liberty? And how can I sing about pain? I sing for all the souls who do not complain. Tomorrow, injustice seems so high and far away, while people are hungry, mistreated each and every day. Whatever role can I do? I'm standing here on solid ground. I sing for the silent people. Lord, hear our sound. And how can I cry of freedom when I've lived a whole life of liberty? And how can I sing about pain? I sing for all the souls who do not complain. Who do not
Thanks, Siri. Thank you, Mr. Rowe and the Hilltones. And again, a reminder, we will have that concert, I believe, next Wednesday, 7 o'clock, South Church. Several ensembles beyond the Hilltones will be playing. So all of you on stream and my advisees up in the balcony, you are all done. We're going to keep the sophomores here to have a few announcements from Dean Huntington about tomorrow's